Hey guys, part 2 of getting to know Carrie
and Amy
with 417 Property Pros.
So along those lines, what are your KW designations, areas of expertise, and the things that you focus on, the groups you focus on?
Yeah, absolutely. So Amy and I are both a part of several of the organizations at KW, but for me in particular, I'm a member of KW Military, of course, a member of KW Commercial, and I serve on the ALC as the Commercial Perspective Chair. And how about you, love?
Mine, I'm a member of Keller Williams Luxury, and that is not like a position that you can buy in. It means you have to do a certain number of luxury transactions per year to have an earned in spot on that. And then Keller Williams Relocation. So I focus on helping clients that are relocating in or out of the Springfield area. And the thing that's important about the relocation designation is it's about 10 times more paperwork than a traditional transaction. And the forms that we have to complete and the things that we have to do for our relocation clients are almost as much work as an appraisal. And we have to do, so if we have a relocation seller that we're working with, we really have to dial down those numbers to make sure that we are coming in at the right price for our clients. And so because of that, I have additional training that really helps us with our sellers, focusing on getting the best price and getting them moved quickly.
But also, Amy's pretty humble. She served as the cultural ambassador for Keller Williams for our entire region just a few years ago. And so that's a designation that she gets to carry for the rest of her life. And why is that so important? Tell them what a cultural ambassador is and why that is so prestigious at Keller Williams.
So Keller Williams has got values that they live by, and they want to pick somebody who embodies those values, and then we'll share those out with the entire market center and the other associates in the industry, because we want to hold ourselves to a higher standard than you see around. And our integrity and how we carry ourselves is a reflection of the brand. And so that was a huge honor, and it felt wonderful to be able to be nominated for that and to be able to do that. The other thing I didn't mention, which I was super excited about, is that the Springfield Business Journal in 2023 added a category under their most trusted advisor position. So they do every year awards for the most trusted advisor in certain categories. And they had added residential real estate in 2023. And myself and one other agent out of over 2,000 agents were
the inaugural winners.
We were the inaugural winners of
the very first winners.
The most trusted advisor in residential real estate. So that was huge to me, because I'm not about being the biggest, being the best, but I want to be the best for my clients that I serve.
Yeah, so that's one really important thing to know about our team. Every year, Amy and I sit down and we talk about our goals. And while we know we could do more and sell more and make higher, loftier goals, probably for the last 3 years running, we've kept our goals in the same level, the same income, the same number of families we want to serve. And that's important to know. It's not that we cannot exceed that, because we do exceed that every year, but we set a goal based upon the bandwidth that we have for the level of love and care we want to give to you. And we could take on more, but there's only so much of us. And so it's not as important for us to take on more as it is to love and cherish and walk with our people hand in hand in every step of a transaction, to the point at which they know their family. We kind of have a running joke in our office that once you're family, you're always family. And
yeah, you can't get rid of us now.
Sorry, can't get rid of us. But once you're in, you're in. And we want to make sure that we haven't spread ourselves so thin that you don't feel like you get the best of us. And when we work with somebody, we want them to feel like they're the only ones that we're working with. And the only way that we can do that is if we don't take on so much that we can't handle it, or that we have to outsource, or that we have to make you feel like we're not available. So that's the power of 2, is that we always have one of us available for our clients every minute of every day. Don't call us at midnight. We may not answer, but we will get back to you as soon as we are awake. I mean, I might answer. I'm up at midnight. Amy will not answer. I will answer you at midnight. Yeah. That's a joke, but
so
it's
I have
true.
A question for you, Carrie.
Yes.
If real estate disappeared tomorrow,
oh sure,
what would you do? What would you enjoy doing? How would you spend your time and what would you do?
So I would probably just retire because I was on the retirement path before real estate, but I do a lot of things outside of real estate that a lot of people don't know. One, I still coach gymnastics and I volunteer coach that gymnastics team. So what does that mean? That means none of those athletes really pay for gymnastics. I sponsor or scholarship the majority of the team. And that's always been my way to witness and just as a ministry for kiddos. Gymnastics is a very expensive sport. And so what that does is it allows more kids to be able to do it. And I've done that now for a long time. I also do a lot of work with USA Gymnastics and Team USA. So I probably would spend a lot of time just doing volunteer work because I already do a lot of volunteer work in amongst the real estate that we do. How about you? I know what you do.
So
she would not be here. She would be traveling.
If money was no object, if I didn't have to provide for myself, I have volunteer work and travel. Those would be my two things I would do, all the time.
Well, you could combine them.
So if I had to have a job, right? I mean, travel blogging, would that be a thing?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that would probably be pretty high on my list, but also I love design and decor. So funny story. I almost went to the San Diego Design Institute. I got a scholarship offered to me. And instead of doing that, I decided to do a ministry work out of high school. And I do not regret that at all. But I've always had this like design blood in me. My dad was an architect. And I feel like I got a lot of that from him. So I enjoy setting up short-term rentals because that's fun. You can do all of the design and the decor and you're making people happy and you're creating a great guest experience for people. So
hot take.
Yeah.
Amy and I, if we didn't sell real estate, would just buy and flip houses.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we're both kind of telling you the fun side, but we get this cup filled by walking into a home that somebody's given up on and really re-envisioning it and turning it into a masterpiece, turning it into what no one ever thought it could be. And that is a cup that really we love filling. And what probably keeps us motivated and going in real estate a lot of days is, can we find that next eyesore that we can turn into a little diamond? And yeah, we do love.
We are actively searching, by the way. So if you know of a really, really ugly house in a decent area, hey, give us first shot at it.
We'll buy grandma's house.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll buy grandma's house.
Yes.
We would love to buy grandma's house.
We're always keeping our eyes out for the next project, but also we've got a lot of investors we represent that if it's a pass, for us, or if it doesn't make sense, a lot of times we end up giving up we see a good one and then we end up giving up to an investor client. We just went and looked at one yesterday. He's almost done with it. It looks fabulous.
We should have bought it, but we put our clients first.
Yeah.
And when we had it in our pocket, both of us looked at each other and said,
so-and-so is looking for this. We need to give him a call.
And we gave up our little house to one of our clients.
But we're still looking.
But we love it. And he did a great job with it. And you'll see it soon. But we oftentimes find them. And then if our clients have also been looking, we put our clients' needs first. Always.
So I guess to recap,
we're crazy.
Yes.
And we love each other. So Amy and I joke a lot that we're married, but both of us are actually married to two amazing guys, Tony and Matt, who are both engineers. So two crazy girls in real estate married two straight-laced guys.
Which is probably good for us because they kind of are like, hey, slow your roll, ladies. We'll go look at a property and they will come along or we'll say, okay, we found one. Come take a look at it.
Yeah.
And then we tell them what we want to do with it. And they're like,
girl,
and that's going to cost you. And that's not physically possible. So
yes, my husband loves telling me, I know you think that can be done. It will not work like that.
Yeah.
So they keep us grounded. They also keep us from dreaming so big that
we end up in trouble.
Well, that it's not rational anymore because we can dream some stuff up. But ultimately, we are partnered together. I would say we're equally yoked in business as we try to be in our marriages. But ultimately, this is easy for us. Like there's never been a day that's been hard. So when you see us and we're having fun, we really are having fun. If you come to our office and it's just
Little bit of chaos. Little bit of chaos.
We're always having fun.
Mhm.
Even on the bad days, we do have a rule that we can't have a bad day on the same day, or we can't have a bad moment on the same day. And the reason for that is we always want to show up as our very best for you. And so I don't know that there's even been very many days where we've had a bad day, but
No.
when we have, it wasn't together, and we were always able to lift the other one up. And you guys have always been able to lift us up. So we want to thank you for that. And thank you for trusting us over the last 3 years. I can't believe it's been 3 years.
Right?
Over the last 3 years, we've had a lot of fun, and we've had a lot of fun serving you.
So if you know someone who needs our help, we service all of the Springfield area, greater Springfield area, all the way down to Branson. We'll go north of Springfield, probably close to Bolivar, and maybe out past Marshfield on one side, and maybe past Billings, Marionville, Aurora.
An hour of Springfield.
We've done Aurora. So anywhere maybe an hour radius outside of Springfield. And again, residential, commercial, short-term rental investing, flips, investors, luxury, relocation, military, you name it. Between the two of us, one of us is going to have you covered.
Yeah, we're here to help you. Our expertise is there. We're here to just guide you and talk you through one of the biggest decisions in your life. And we don't take that lightly. We appreciate you trusting us.
And it is never too soon to call. So even if you're thinking of doing something down the road, but you need advice, please call us before you start doing the things. So I'm going to add on to my house. What does that look like? How much value am I going to add? I'm thinking of doing this remodel. Those are the times we want to hear from you, because we'd like to give you the expert advice up front so you don't get yourself caught later having made a decision that doesn't benefit you later.
Yeah, call us. We'd love to talk to you.
Thanks for watching.